All right. We are gonna do some more math. So we did this page yesterday, which is in page 35 of your book. I'm gonna have you cross out the page that was next to it. I just don't really see the purpose in that one because we can practice this skill again over here. Really, they're wanting you to estimate, but I would prefer that we just solve it and find the answer. We're only going to do some of these. Like number 4, we're going to cross out because I'm going to have you do another page as well today. That one, I think we'll do that one. Probably not this one. We'll do 6, not 7, because we haven't learned to do that yet. I'm going to leave that for a lesson on Friday. We can skip 8 and we can skip 9. And then I'll check out the ones on the bottom. So these ones you're doing the exact same thing you've been doing. There's only 3, so I'm going to let you do those 3. I yourself, I don't really think you need me to show you how to do them since you've seen me do it like the past however many days. On the bottom, we are going to get rid of number 11, and then I would like you to get rid of number 12. I do want you to do number 10. I will help you set it up though. So it says, for a fruit salad recipe, Jenna combined 3/8 of a cup of raisins, 7/8 cups of oranges, and 3/4 cups of apples. How many cups of fruit are in the salad? Okay, so I guess I'll do this one with you because it's including 3 numbers now. I didn't notice that at first. So it's just making it a little more than what we've been doing. But if you look, we have 3/8, 7/8, and 3/4. So our denominators that we're using are still just, there's only 2, 8 and 4, because we don't have a third number because 2 of them have 8. So we would just list our factors of 8 and 4, which we know we have 8, 16, and then for 4, we have 4, 8, 12, and I'm sure many of you noticed right away that 8, that 8 is our smallest one. So 3/8 doesn't actually have to change because it already has 8 in the denominator. And then we're going to add it to 7/8, which also gets to stay the same because it already has 8 in the denominator. And then the only fraction we actually have to change here is the 3/4 because there's no 8 in the denominator. So we are going to, hold on. We are going to take our 3/4 and then we are going to make it equal to something with 8 on the bottom. 4 times what gets us 8 is 2. And because of that, we multiply the top by 2, and 3 times 2 is 6. So then we have 6 over 8. Our denominator is going to stay 8. And then we're going to do 7 plus 6, which is 13, plus 3 more is 16. Now, this is what one of the things we're going to save for Friday to learn, but I'll show you in this problem since we did it together. If the numerator is bigger than the denominator, what we haven't really talked about yet is this right here. This symbol means to divide. So really what we're doing is 16, and we are dividing it by 8. So if you think, how many times does 8 go into 16? It actually fits in there perfectly 2 times. So that means our real answer is actually just 2 wholes. Okay? Don't worry if that confused you, that last step. We will practice it Friday. I'll have a bunch of example problems and some for you to try too. So really all you need to do is number 2, 3, and 6 on this page, but we are going to jump over to this page over here. And actually we're going to cross out number 1 and number 2 because that's something we'll save for Friday. And then it says, Jason bought 2 identical boxes of nails. One box weighs 168 ounces. What is the total weight in ounces of the nails Jason bought? So if they're identical, that means they're going to weigh the same. So this is technically a multiplication problem. And so you have your number here and your number here. So you should be able to find the answer to that, no problem. Hank wants to divide, keyed word, 345 pieces of construction paper evenly among his 23 classmates. So again, you're doing 345, so that's our bigger number. We're dividing that amongst 23 people. And then you should be able to solve that one. What is the most reasonable estimate for this? I actually would just like you to do the division problem with the decimal. So remember when we do those, it's 23 and 63 hundredths, and we are dividing it by 6, and with our decimal, just don't forget to take it straight up and divide like normal. And then what is the rule for the sequence below? You should probably be able to figure this out. So if I'm going from 1 8/10, actually, we'll skip that one for today too. Don't worry about it. Okay, so you don't have that many problems to do. You have number 2, 3, and 6 on this page. And then on this page, all you have to do is number 3, which is multiplying, 4 division, and then 5 is division with a decimal. And you should be pros at that by now. So that's all for math.